When you talk about community, it's the guests here who are all really focused on improving their surfing. So there's that community. And then, it takes a village. It's everyone at the Surf Simply organization that makes it possible for you to have the best day possible, from the massages, from, Luis in the kitchen, from Diego making cocktails at the end of the day. And then even when you're out in the water, I felt that everyone else had my back.
I started trying to surf about 10 years ago, starting at 46, just once a year. And it's tough stuff, but it's fun.
And I think you started surfing here.
I did start in Nosara. I've only surfed in Nosara.
Yeah. So I grew up surfing, but I grew up boogie boarding first. And I love the ocean, love the waves, body surfing, then boogie boarding. And I won my first surfboard from a boogie boarding contest because I was the only one who could stand up on a boogie board. And since that period of time, I just love to be in the ocean with a surfboard. It's baptismal, it's just refreshing, it's restorative, it's just great.
I came because my friends and my husband booked this trip. And I had back surgery a year ago, and I never in a million years thought I was going to participate. I thought I was just coming to hang out. And I felt good enough that I tried. And it was so fun. I made it the whole week.
It was actually Peter and Greg in the summertime who were like, you got to come, you got to figure this out. Come on, you got to do this. And we came down to Nosara about 4 years ago and just had a lesson a day kind of thing. But they said, you got to come to Surf Simply if you want to take it to the next level.
I'd done a couple one-day trips, but really I came to Nosara maybe 4 years ago, and I've been here kind of a week a year. And this is my first time at Surf Simply, so I kind of was going out with an instructor and trying to figure it out.
First time would be Great Lakes, Lake Erie, young teenager. We were trying to chase waves, skimboarding, and trying to grab whatever surfboard we could find in the area to catch any wind swell that came up. And that was kind of how it started.
During the pandemic, my husband and I were looking for a place to come, where we could travel. And so we were next door at Olas Verdes, and I surfed there for the first time.
Always wanted to learn, but there were always things like family, work that prevented me from really learning. So I'm really excited to be here and to have learned so much.
Yeah.
And was your first time surfing?
Not ever, but to know a little bit about what I'm doing, I feel like I made some good progress. My coach was Will, and we started at the very beginning. So we went from the basics as far as I got, and he was fabulous.
We've got so much potential for repetition in the whitewater. We're catching like 20 waves a session. So developing our angle takeoff, getting used to catching the wave, angling, and maintaining angle as we're moving through the pop-up.
I learned more than I thought I would, and specifically about the angled takeoff. Made a huge difference.
Knees are soft, hands are over the rails, head is looking up, board is nose low. Okay, so we hit all of the checkpoints on this one. Really nice.
What about you? Was your coach?
Yeah, my coach was Marlon.
Once you're paddling in the wave and you start to look at the very end of that wave, you think, okay, that's like 5 board lengths away. And I think I'm in the flats, I'm gonna try and look at it, chase it, point the board, and not until the nose of the board is pointed there, I am trying to stand up.
It was just the right combination of giving me confidence and challenging me to do the next thing.
Okay, I don't know how I got so lucky, but I had Jessie. She's like, I have no idea what the algorithm is or how they make the decision of who gets who, but as an absolute beginner, I got like the best coach. Sorry, I don't know how that happened, but she was amazing.
The importance of rail engagement is huge. So I worked on my bottom rail engagement and getting my carve outs just more stronger. and engaging the rail quicker to be able to make them and then gain more speed. The decision point for me is when I'm this far ahead, I'm here, and then I think about going like this and doing this curve. But I don't do it here because I'm thinking that this is still like, I need to get out in front.
If I wait till that wave goes from a B to an A, I've waited too long. I'm not going to have enough steepness for my rail to go ahead and engage with. Does that make sense?
The video analysis really helped, and being able to see, like, Teal took a video of me out surfing and then inset the instructional so I could see this is what I was doing right. You could see the pro doing it, and that was incredibly helpful to see, and then be able to test and iterate on it. It's great.
I mean, honestly, I do a lot of adventure travel, and I do a lot of high-end adventure travel. Bicycle trips, hiking trips, skiing trips, and this is fantastic. First of all, everyone who is associated with Surf Simply is happy to be here. They're all great and they're fun, and it's infectious, and they're all really loving what they're doing, which rubs off on you. I thought the whole process was seamless. Loved the stretches in the morning. I think they were fantastic. I thought the food was great. Everyone was very easygoing. Anytime you wanted to make any sort of change, everyone, accommodated you easily. So it was terrific. I was very impressed.
The stretch was phenomenal. That Laura was amazing. And for me, after the first day, you're like, I don't know if my body can take 5 days of this, but doing the stretch and just kind of the natural recovery, it was great. So that was a huge part of it.
The massages were amazing.
Massages were amazing. They gave you your week back, right? Don't you think, the Monday?
Yeah, my shoulder started to seize up on the first day, and she just fixed it.
Yeah.
I've never had a massage that just fixed it ever in my life. It was amazing. Yeah.
And look, the luxury of the food and the drinks all week.
Diego.
Yeah.
He's so cute. He has such a great personality. Obviously, he can make drinks. That's great. But the fact that he's just adorable is added bonus.
Yeah.
I think this week has probably proven to me, who was a bit doubting, that I really one day will be a surfer.
Yeah, I'm inspired by our teammates, for lack of a better word, our fellow surfers here, because we have a couple people that are starting in their 70s, late 60s to learn how to surf. That is amazing, and they made amazing progress this week. So I always thought I could surf for life, and it's great to see people being able to pick up new things at a later age, which is just fantastic. So keep the fire burning.
Anything you want to add to the class?
Just the coaches here are just great people. Like, the energy is just, you feel and gets you in the water every day.
And we've already signed up to come back next year.
Cool. Yeah.
I feel fortunate. This was a really positive experience for me, and I want to come back.
But I've already signed up to come back, so.
We're coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.